Chelsea target Archie Gray is closing in on a move to Premier League and London rivals Brentford amid reports Tottenham Hotspur are reportedly considering making an 11th-hour offer as they weigh up the possibility of hijacking the Bees' £40 million move for the teenager. As reported by the Yep on Saturday, Gray is close to sealing a move to the G-Tech Community Stadium. Brentford are in pole position to land the player after it emerged on Saturday he had agreed personal terms with Thomas Frank's side and is set to have a medical in West London. Leeds and Brentford have agreed on a £40 million deal, but the transfer is not yet finalised, with the club still in talks over the payment schedule. Brentford's transfer record is currently their £30 million signing of Igor Thiago, who agreed to join the West London club from Club Brugge back in February, meaning Gray will become their club record arrival if the deal is completed. Given that the deal has yet to be finalised, other clubs could still swoop late on, with one of those reported to be Tottenham. Spurs and Chelsea were both understood to have held talks with Leeds over a deal for Gray, while Manchester United, Borussia Dortmund and Liverpool had all tracked the youngster's progress intently. According to TalkSport, Tottenham are considering matching Brentford's offer for Gray, but they will need to make a decision quickly as the 18-year-old continues to go through with his switch to Brentford. The Bees will be keen to wrap up the deal quickly and avoid a late attempt by Spurs, and possibly Chelsea, to disrupt the deal. Gray first came to the attention of Leeds fans back in December 2021 when, aged just 15, he was named on the bench by then-manager Marcelo Bielsa for a clash against Arsenal. He shot to prominence under Daniel Farke last season, as he played over 4,000 minutes of football across the entire campaign at right-back and in defensive midfield. Speaking to the Yep earlier this year, club chairman Parag Marathe was unable to rule out Gray leaving Elland Road as Leeds battled to stay within profit and sustainability regulations. He said, "If I can paint the big picture for you, there are certain things that we need to do and we will make sure we are fully compliant with P&S, as we always have been. And there are certain trade-offs that we have to make, and so we'll have to get to the drawing board and figure out which moves we have to make sure that we are compliant. It's too early to say. Obviously Archie is a tremendous player, as are all of the players who put in so much effort for us, but you know, every season brings change and so I can't yet comment on it, but we'll see what happens." Gray's move to Brentford, if completed, will be the Bees' second arrival of the summer, with Thiago set to officially join the West London club on Monday. He was named the Europa Conference League Young Player of the Season, as the 22-year-old striker scored 5 goals in 10 games as the Brugge made it to the semi-final. Chelsea and England star Cole Palmer was gutted by some recent Blues news. Meanwhile, transfer guru Fabrizio Romano has made a couple of Blues predictions. The Italian expects movement in and out of Stamford Bridge this weekend. And what did the journalist say about CFC target and Leicester City midfielder Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall? If reports are to be taken seriously, Dewsbury-Hall is the subject of interest from 2 clubs, namely Brighton and Hove Albion and Chelsea. Although, he is thought to have rejected Brighton, who are now led by Fabian Hürzeler. A reason for the rejection has not yet been revealed. KDH has actually declined the opportunity to switch to American Express Stadium before. LCFC is seen as a slightly comparable outfit to BOF. The two could obviously be battling for Premier League placement during the upcoming season. In the meantime, according to reports, the Blues have seen a bid for Dewsbury-Hall knocked back as well. Apparently, the offer was under the Leicestershire side's preferred valuation of £40 million. However, Chelsea will offer mixed trio of starlets and senior personnel in an attempt to convince the Foxes. Armando Broja and David Datro Fofana are included. One-time Fox Cesar Casade is another on the list to potentially switch to King Power Stadium. But Romano has updated supporters on proceedings this weekend, thankfully. The writer is the foremost transfer authority around. He claims that any player heading to the East Midlands from West London would be in a separate deal from the Dewsbury-Hall discussions. The man from Italy also suggested that the Englishman has already agreed terms with CFC, with a green light given. Yet the 2 clubs must first find an agreement regarding the player's fee. There was further information given on Broja by Romano. The presumably unwanted striker is being used as a bargaining chip, as previously outlined. The reporter declares that multiple outfits are monitoring the Albania international. There could even be a move in the next few days, with Everton lurking. Palmer was admittedly gutted when Pochettino departed Chelsea. The forward says he was given the freedom to express himself on the pitch by the Argentine. In addition to that, the Three Lions representative revealed that the pair had a trustful relationship. But what did Palmer disclose about Maresca? He's a good coach, a really good coach. I think tactically he knows what he is doing. He will improve a lot of the players. Chelsea's relentless pursuit of young footballing talent continues to make headlines. The latest acquisition target for the Blues is the highly rated Boca Juniors center-back, Aaron Anselmino. As reported by Steve Pearson at Team Talk, Chelsea have agreed on personal terms with Anselmino, a move that signifies their intent to build a squad with the best emerging talents in world football. Anselmino, just 19, has already made significant strides in his career, catching the attention of top clubs across Europe. Real Madrid showed interest in the Argentine defender, but it's Chelsea who have taken the lead in the race for his signature. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea have reached an agreement on personal terms with Anselmino, who is set to sign a 6-year contract with the club. While personal terms are settled, the negotiations between Chelsea and Boca Juniors are advancing towards a final agreement. The discussions have been described as being in the final stages, with one crucial clause yet to be ironed out. Anselmino's current contract with Boca Juniors includes a release clause valued at $25 million, £19.8 million. However, various reports suggest that Chelsea believe they can secure the deal for a fee below this release clause. Chelsea's confidence in negotiating a lower fee could be attributed to their strategic approach and the willingness of Boca Juniors to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. The Argentine club has one specific request: they want Anselmino to be loaned back to them for at least 6 months. This condition is not expected to hinder the transfer, indicating that both parties are close to sealing the deal. Chelsea's strategy under their current management has been clear: invest in young, promising players who can contribute to the club's long-term success. The potential signing of Aaron Anselmino fits perfectly within this framework. The 19-year-old defender is seen as a key asset for the future, bolstering Chelsea's defensive options and adding depth to their squad. This move also reflects Chelsea's ambition to compete with Europe's elite clubs by securing top talent before their rivals. Anselmino's development at Chelsea could mirror the success stories of other young talents who have thrived at the club, further solidifying Chelsea's reputation as a nurturing ground for future stars. As Chelsea inch closer to finalizing the deal for Aaron Anselmino, the football world watches with keen interest. The young Argentine's potential and Chelsea's strategic investment in youth make this transfer a significant one. Steve Pearson at Team Talk has highlighted the key aspects of this transfer saga, shedding light on the advanced negotiations and the exciting future that awaits Anselmino at Stamford Bridge. With the official confirmation expected soon, Chelsea fans can look forward to welcoming another promising talent to their club, a move that underscores their commitment to building a formidable team for the future. A deal is all but done with only a minor final detail left to be clarified. As previously reported, Chelsea will pay less than the 19-year-old's €24 million release clause, representing a very good deal for the Blues after their questionable signing of Omari Kellyman for a similar fee. Read more. Loophole Bali. Kellyman to Chelsea is a deal to change Premier League history. Unlike Kellyman, who was virtually unknown prior to Chelsea's pursuit for profit and sustainability reasons, Anselmino had other big-name suitors in England and further afield. The Blues will feel that they managed to pull off something of a coup, though they didn't get it all their way.